right, we're going to be doing a little bit more dynamic of movements. So we're going to go ahead and step on, turn on the vibration platform, and let's go into some squats. This time we're not going to just do a static squat. We're going to actually go down into our squat and come back out. Squat, push that butt back. If you need to hold on, and up. Going down and up. You can speed these up if you want, or you can hold down at the bottom and then come back up. You can use your hands and bend them, bring them forward, straighten them back, bring them forward, straighten them back as you step or as you stand up. Now let's try and do the squat and pulse at the bottom. That's just a little bit harder. And come back up. Now let's go into a staggered stance. So a staggered stance is bringing one foot a little bit in front of the other one. So we're still on the platform, but we're going to be challenging our body in a little different way. So let's go ahead and do those squats in this new position. I have my right foot forward. My left foot is back. You can do the same with your arms. If you need to hold on with one hand, that's totally fine. Stop at the bottom. You could just hold that there, or for a little bit more challenge, do some pulsing. Into a static hold. Coming up, let's change our left foot in front, our right foot in back. Squat and up. Challenging ourselves a little more, getting in that low squat, adding some pulsing. You can even add some rotational movements. And let's bring our right foot in front again, left foot back, and let's do some of those rotational movements again. If you need to take a break, go ahead and do a stand. You could reach up and then down to your toes. Reach up, down to your toes. Up, down to your toes, keeping a slight bend in the knee. All right, now let's go into a lunge. I'm going to step my left foot out to the side of the platform. My right foot is going to go to the opposite edge, and I'm going to bring my weight into my left leg. My knee is going to stay above my foot, kind of where my second toe is. And I'm just going to push my booty back, pushing that booty back, and then up and over to the other side, making sure I'm keeping that knee in line with that second toe. This feels good. This oscillation and vibration. And over to the other foot. You can add motions with your hands also, motions with your arms, getting that rotation. This is working on your core more when you add that transverse, that rotation. Working that transverse plane. So this is more dynamic, it challenges your strength. You can pause, and we're gonna grab the cushion. We're gonna set that on here. We're gonna come down and do a plank. So if you wanna do a plank on your knees, we'll start there. Press start. Having your hands directly underneath your shoulders. You're gonna start feeling that vibration, oscillation, lateral movements in your shoulders more, in your wrists, in your hands. This is building your core muscles also. You could drop down to your forearms. Coming back up to your hands. You could push up into downward dog. And go into a full plank. So you're on your toes. You could go from the full plank down to your forearms and hold that forearm plank. Coming back up into downward dog. And then let's go down to our knees. Now let's do a side plank. So we're gonna lower our hip to the floor. Our forearm and elbow are on the vibration plate. We're going to bring our hips up. Our knees are still on the floor. And we're gonna hold this side plank. You can have your arm up. You can have your arm on your waist. And then you can come out of that. And let's go to the other side. Bringing your hip down to the floor. Now your left forearm is on the vibration mat. You're going to pull those hips up, lifting that arm, or having it just at your waist. This is really challenging your core, challenging your strength. Let's go ahead and press up into another downward dog. Let's do some pedaling of our feet, bringing those heels down, getting a nice stretch in our calves. Step forward, grab the pad off, and let's go ahead and pause. Step back up onto the platform, turn it back on, and let's go back into those squats. rotational squat. Pulse. Bring yourself back up. Staggered stance. We have less than a minute left. Let's bring our left foot forward, right foot back. And for the last 30 seconds, let's go into the lunge. Bringing our feet to the sides of the mat or sides of the platform. And let's go into the lunge. And stand up, you're finished. Great work.